Hello, it's me, and welcome to another cruise video. This is the Rhombic Rex Dodecahedron. I'm just going to go through the algorithms first, and then we'll start with the scramble. So the first algorithm is to move the center pieces around. So I'm going to do R, U, R-I, U-I. Then I'm going to move the bottom portion down, and then sort of do a D, and then move it back up. Then U, R, U-I, R-I. Undo what I just did. So down, back across the other way and up. And what you can see is I move these centers over here. So this is just kind of a review. I did do something of a tutorial, so let's try to get that back then. Sorry about this voiceover that I'm doing, but it turns out as I'm recording this video, my in-laws are sleeping, and I did not want to wake them up. So I figured I would just sort of get started with the algorithms. This is more just to remind me what these algorithms are, as I did do a previous tutorial on this kind of a puzzle. So there you can see that it's one more. We'll get it back. R, U, R, I, U, I. Then I move that down, do a D, move it back up. Then U, R, U, I, R, I. Then down, D, I, and move it back up, and that's all fine. Okay, so now I need to do an algorithm that can move the small petals. So let's see if I can remember how to do that. As I'm refreshing my memory here, that's going to be the same thing. I start out the same way with these petals here, R, U, R, I, U, I. And I move it down really with 3x3 moves. So that's going to be an R, I, then a D, then an R, then do U, R, U, I, R, I. Then I'm going to be then basically move it down again, undo what I did the last time, just had to remember what the heck I did. So it's going to be an R-I, D-I, R, and then you can see that these petals move in this particular configuration. I don't really care about the centers, right? Because I have an algorithm for that, so I'm going to try to get it back. Anyway, so this is a hybrid puzzle, and my next portion that I'm doing is not the so there's the dino moves, and there's a 3x3 moves. These are 3x3 moves that I'm doing now, as you can see. And every so often throwing a dino move in there. I'm just sort of getting it back here. So you can see that it just is going to take one more algorithm to get that back. So I'm going to do a dino R, U, R, I, U, I. Then I'm going to 3x3 R, I, D, R. Then U, dino R. 3x3. Hard to keep up with myself. So there, then all that's back. Now the last thing to review is these larger ones over here. So the same thing, R, U, R, I, U, I. I'm going to do another dino R, I guess. U, R, U, I, R, I. Then dino R, I. Then do a 3x3 D to get back. Dino it up. And you can see that these three moves to the side, and that's all that I care about. Okay, you can see me getting it back. Dino move here, 3x3 move here, dino it back. U, R, U, I, R, I. Don't forget what I did. And you can see those, well, I'm getting it back here again. Yeah, I had to remember it. So you can see these large petals are also exchanging. Once more, get it back, R, U, R, I, U, I, then dino it down, do a D move, or DI move, then dino it back up. So really, these are all algorithms in a previous video that I showed on how to generate algorithms. So, okay, so this just is to refresh my memory how to move these pieces around. Now that I've done that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go ahead and scramble it. Remember, this puzzle, this Rex Dino Dodecahedron, is actually a hybrid puzzle. So now I know how to solve all of those. So you can see me doing 3x3 moves. It's a dino move there, 3x3. So it's like a hybrid between a 3x3 and a dino corner turner. So it's a face turner and corner turner in the shape of a rhombic dodecahedron. My question is, what about those middle pieces? So you can see that there's puzzles within the puzzle, and what is that based on? And that's going to be probably based on maybe a compute cube. And actually, that dino portion, there's a center portion there, which makes it more like not just a dyno cube, but a compy cube. And I think I showed that in the last video. So I'm just continually scrambling this guy until all is completely chaotic, and the movement of this is really, really well done. I know it's FDM printed, so it seems a little clunky at first compared to SLS, but honestly, it's made so well that you really can't notice it. Not a lot of catching. So there it is, and it's completely scrambled. And let's see if I can give it a solve on the next video. Thanks for watching.